IAF's mega airshow across the skies of Chennai was a stunning success with breathtaking acrobatics. However, right after, the end tragedy struck thousands of feet below on the streets of Chennai. The event, which got registered in Limca Book of Records with attendance of over 13 lakh people, resulted in unprecedented scenes. After the event, lakhs of people attempted to exit the iconic Marina Beach at the same time, with even the police unable to control the crowd. You're looking at the large amount of crowd that essentially did come for the event in the visuals on your screens. In fact, dramatic pictures show sea of humanity on streets, with multiple reports claiming that at least 5 people died due to dehydration after being under the blazing sun for hours, and dozens ended up being hospitalized as well. Now, reports indicate that the event, which took place from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., saw people gathering at the Marina Beach by 7 a.m. The administration claimed that the arrangements had been put in place, but they clearly proved to be insufficient, as nearly 100 people were reported to have fainted from dehydration as they were unable to access drinking water or leave the location.
It was very unfortunate that the Chennai Corporation, the Tamil Nadu government and the Chennai police did not cooperate with the public. It is most unfortunate that the maladministration, misadministration, the most worst traffic arrangements done by the Tamil Nadu police, the Chennai police has created. This is due to lack of proper planning, lack of intelligence. It is really disgusting to see that there were no arrangements by the police. There were no planning or thinking by the police that this huge crowd will be there and what will happen to them if there is a stampede. Absolutely there was no arrangement, and this is a lackluster attitude of the government. The government should own responsibility for this unfortunate, most unfortunate incident, and those who have failed should be definitely punished. The government should own responsibility, the accountability. It should not wash their hands by just suspending some few officials for this. The government has to take full responsibility of this and see to it that in future it doesn't happen.
All right, we just heard Narayan Tirupati react over the unfortunate matter of how 5 lives have been lost in this particular instance, that is. Remember, the visuals on your screens right now, of course, on one hand, you're looking at a large number of people who did come for that event. Let me take that point across to Dharani Balasubramanya, my colleague, who in fact even reported on this matter while that was going on. Dharani, as we speak about the fact that, you know, on one end, this was such a big air show that was hosted by the IAF, but more importantly, many details that are coming to the fore as to how arrangements could have been done better, considering the fact that we're looking at 5 unfortunate deaths. More importantly, has there been any sort of accountability for this?
The health minister has put out a clarification on his X handle regarding the arrangements made. He is telling that the state government made all the arrangements in accordance with what was required by the Indian Air Force. He says that 40 ambulances and adequate number of doctors and nurses, they were deployed at the spot to make sure everything goes smoothly. And he also says that 65 beds and 100 doctors, they were kept ready in various government hospitals in Chennai city, and apart from that 7,500 police personnel were also deployed at this spot to maintain the crowd and law and order, is what the health minister is telling. But interestingly, in this tweet put out by the health minister, he is not mentioning anything about the chaos or the deaths. He is only talking about the arrangements made by the state government on the request of the Indian Air Force. Today morning we given to understand the latest information is that 5 people have lost their lives after attending the Indian Air Force's air show on the shores of Marina Beach yesterday. So this show happened between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. and Chennai, as we all know for a fact, is a very hot city. So because of the heat and humidity, scores of people experienced dehydration, nausea and other issues, and out of them 5 people have lost their lives after they left the venue, is what we're given to understand. And Around 90 people were also hospitalized as far as the dehydration issue is concerned. So far, the state government has not put out any official number on this. The state government is also yet to put out any clarification on the chaos and the deaths. But we have to wait and see what the state government is going to tell today. Meanwhile, the opposition parties, be it the BJP or the ADMK, both of them are slamming the Stalin government for this alleged misgovernance. They are telling that MK Stalin is solely responsible for this, and that the JMK government should take sole responsibility for the chaos that unfolded. In fact, leader of opposition Edappadi Palanisamy, who is also the general secretary of AADMK, he alleges that lack of police personnel at the spot led to this chaos. He says that there wasn't enough police personnel in the spot to maintain the crowd and the traffic, and that is what has led to the chaos, and the chaos led to the deaths is what he's alleging. So a very big allegation coming in from the leader of opposition. Let's wait and see how the JMK is going to tackle the allegations from the opposition parties. But for now, even in the social media, be it on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, we can see a lot of people who attended this air show, a lot of them complaining about inadequacy of toilets and water, and also the poor crowd management. These are people who are not affiliated to any political parties. These are common public who attended the air show, and we could see a lot of them complaining on social media about the poor crowd management and poor traffic management. So definitely the government is answerable, but so far the government has been mum on the alleged misgovernance.